Are you looking at your book sales dashboard and wondering, why am I not selling more books? One of the big goals of self-published authors is to sell more books than what they sold last month. They want to see that growth and that progress. But if you feel like you've hit a wall, or you feel like your sales numbers are just looking really small, then there are probably three big reasons why you're not seeing more sales for your books. Now, if you guys are interested in learning more about self-publishing and growing your brand, make sure you keep up with all the content we post here, so you make sure you don't miss a single video. So when it comes to selling books, the first thing that will come up is the sales page. It will have the cover, it will have the description, it will have all these different things. And the first reason that a lot of books don't sell is because they're not properly optimized. Maybe you don't have a good book cover. I know book cover, you may think the book cover is good, but you should do some research and look at other books in your space and see what the top sellers do with their covers. What are the color schemes? What are the elements that they use? Make sure your book looks like one of the best sellers in your category. Similarly, we have the description of your book using good HTML and having a hook in the description. Those are some of the ways that you can boost those book sales. And we also do have the optimization that goes behind the scenes, like the keywords and the categories. You are able to choose 7 different keywords. I like to use Publisher Rocket to figure out what are the best keywords that give me the highest chance of success. And for categories, you get to select 2 when you first get started. Those categories, most of them are pretty bad, but what you can do is you can go into your KDP dashboard, go into the contact section, and leave a message and say, hey, I have my book. Give them your ISBN number of your book and say, I want my book placed in these categories. A lot of authors don't know this, but you could have your book in up to 10 different categories. And if you do some research to see where the other books in your space, what are they ranked for, then you'll be putting your book in more categories that will get seen by more of your potential readers. This is actually a very common strategy to become an Amazon bestselling author. You pick a category that is related to your book, but it doesn't have that much competition. So there are some very broad categories like personal development, where you need hundreds, if not thousands of sales to become a #1 Amazon bestseller. But there are other categories where you just need 10 sales to be a #1 Amazon bestseller. And being #1 bestseller, that just looks really good for your book, and it does boost social proof, which is certainly important for getting those sales. Having that label #1 bestseller and just having a bunch of reviews, that is going to round out the optimization piece. If you are wondering how to get more reviews, I will be linking to another video in the description that goes more into detail about different strategies you can use. The second reason that most books don't make enough sales, or maybe you feel like you're not happy with your sales numbers, the second big reason is not enough promotion. Keep telling your email list, keep running ads for your books. And even after the launch, you should keep talking about your book. One of the mistakes people make is they write the book, they talk about it for a month, and then they never talk about it again. While paid ads is a way to get consistent sales, you should continue to email your audience about the book and keep bringing it up. You can run a temporary discount for your book so that people have a reason to buy within a limited window. And then that will give your book a boost and you'll be back on the good graces of the Amazon algorithm. So make sure you keep promoting your book. Never stop, whether you are being interviewed on a podcast or you are hosting a podcast or you are on any other opportunity. Make sure you are promoting your books. The final reason a lot of authors don't feel like they're making enough sales is because they are not writing enough books. And the reason that this is one of the reasons is, as you write more books, you just increase the amount of sales you get just because you're presenting people with more options. I know some authors who they use pen names to publish dozens, if not hundreds. I know some who even do thousands of different books, although if you're doing thousands of books, a lot of them are no content journals, which is very different from writing a book from start to finish. But the idea is that the more books you have, the more passive income streams you have, the more like one sale here, another sale here you can get from your books. And with books, you're going to have a small number that make the majority of your sales. So for each book you publish, you're getting closer to that big hit that is going to produce the bulk of your revenue. So those are the different reasons a lot of authors aren't making enough sales from their books. If you want to learn more about how to sell books, how to grow your platform so you can put your books in front of more readers, make sure you stay tuned with all the videos that are coming out in this space. So until the next video, dream big, achieve greatness, and unlock your potential today.